Paul Kelly here from Champion Fitness Physical Therapy. I'm here with Mike Cohlman, CEO. Mike, how you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Good, good. Okay, so what we're going to talk about today is a way to get dynamically warm up for golf. You know, it's something that, you know, we're very passionate about here, get busy living, being active, being healthy. And, you know, usually we're, you know, at a desk or, you know, we come driving from the car. So we really need to make sure that our body's prepared and, you know, maybe it'll make our golf game a little better too, huh?
Can't hurt.
Can't hurt, that's for sure. Okay, we're going to start is from the head to the toe, and then we're going to do a couple total body exercises. So the first exercise that I'm going to have Mike do is called cervical rotation. So what he's going to do is he's going to turn his head to the right, hold for 2 seconds, turn it back over to the left, hold again for 2 seconds. Now ideally he's going to do these 10 times, okay? Try to just, you know, relax and just let yourself flow. Good exercise, you know, because we build a lot of tension up in our neck, is we're just going to stretch our traps. So Mike's going to grab his right hand behind his left, and then he's going to rotate his head over to the left side, stretching out the side of his neck. He's going to hold that for about 2 or 3 seconds and switch to the other side. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, so now we're going to move down to the shoulders, okay? So now that we got the neck a little bit more relaxed, we're going to just do some big arm hugs. So arms straight out to the side, come around, hug yourself. Life is good. Good. We're going to do about 10 of those. Perfect. All right, and now we're going to do some arm circles. So arms straight out. We're just going to do small circles. Try to get them a little bigger by the 5th one. Good, and then rotate and go back the other way. Go into small circles. Smaller circles. There we go. Good. Now, another good one to do is palms up. Kind of works a little more of your rotator cuffs. Same idea. 5 forward and 5 back. Awesome. Now we're going to do a couple shoulder shrugs. So just shoulders up and down, up and down. We're going to do 5 of those. Good. Now we're going to do some depression. So we're just going to push our shoulders down and down. And down. Good. Now some retraction. So we're just going to pull our shoulders straight back. Try to pull those scapulars together, pull those rhomboids together. Good. Now we're going to kind of get our wrists kind of warmed up, our forearms warmed up. So I'm going to have Mike do is put his arms straight out, both arms, and we're just going to squeeze. We'll do about 10 of those. Good. And then now we're going to do some wrist extension and hold. Kind of just pull it back, hold for 5 seconds, relax, and then pull back for 5 seconds. Ideally, we want to try to do these 2 to 3 times with both arms. Awesome. Good work. Now with a golf club, what I'm going to have Mike do is hold the golf club about 3/4 lengths up to the top. He's going to hold it straight out. He's just going to rotate back and forth. Good. Switch to the other arm. I'm going to do about 5 to 10 rotations. So on your knee, in the lunge position, what Mike's going to do is going to put the club overhead again. He's going to rotate to the opposing side. And he's going to hold for 5 seconds. So stretch out the obliques, kind of that IT band area where a lot of your power should come from. And he's going to switch and do it to the other side. Good. Okay, now we're just going to do some lateral rotation. So holding the club straight out. Just going to rotate back and forth. Trying to keep those hips nice and stable. Good. We're going to want to do about 10 of those, 5 on each side. Good. Okay, now moving on to the lower limbs. Mike's going to get rid of the club there for a second. He's going to do little mini squats or quarter squats. So he's going to come down just into a nice stance. He's going to do about 5 of them. Now you can do these slow or you can do them relatively quick. Depends, you know, what your tee time is. Now we're going to do 5 mini squats, except we're going to hold for a couple seconds. Because around this position is where you're going to be in your position to hit the ball. Good. Awesome. Now we're going to do a little hip mobility type stuff. Okay, so what Mike's going to do, he's going to take 2 steps forward, and he's going to rotate his hips out, step forward. Rotate his hip out, and step forward. Good. Perfect. Now he's going to do the same thing, except he's going to come out and come across and come back in. Perfect. Good. This is really warming up those glutes, the legs, getting them prepared. Okay, now what Mike's going to do is something just called high knees. You might remember this from football camps. He's going to do about 10 of those. And then we're going to add a twist in there. So he's going to come up one knee, opposite elbow. He's going to try to touch them together. Perfect. All right. Now Mike's going to do walking butt kicks. This is going to get those hamstrings activated. Very good. And you can either do in these next ones standing still, but they're just toe touches, or you can do them walking forward, whichever feels more comfortable. Very good, Mike. Good. Now, after being dynamically warmed up, you'll be able to hit a ball like this. Wow. We highly suggest you try these exercises at home, to make sure you don't feel any pain or discomfort. Because if you do, we want to make sure you get those checked out.
Absolutely, because when Paul and I were going over these, the intent was to just loosen up and be able to play golf, which is true. I found that I was a little sore trying to get through some of these stretches, and I think I'm going to go see a therapist right now.